And I need to turn this music down a little bit. Hello, everybody who might be out there. I can't see anybody just yet here. Volume down. And comments. So, guys, speaking to the place right now, the pop up that but a lot of things going on here. This baby brine shrimp update from yesterday's video, but I had some unexpected things happen today. We're going to get to that in a moment, but I have some more pressing matters here. My wild type bettas actually showed up much earlier than I expected today. They're supposed to be later this evening. And what we have right here is my wild type betta. These are captive bred. Betta LB marginata pair. And these are from Indonesia, I believe Sumatra. And this is the male here. So I can get a picture of them. I don't want to stress them out too much. They've been in the mail for a couple days. They're looking really nice. Now, these are mouth brooding bettas, and I'm well familiar with mouth brooding species because of all the African cichlids that I've kept. The only difference is that these are paternal mouth brooders. Well, hey, Andrew, how do I sound? Does the sound okay, or is the music too loud? Can you give me a sound check and see how it sounds, or? Can you hear me? And it's okay? All right. Yeah, I know it's my sound is usually pretty much off. I need to get a headset like you guys use and or a microphone at the very least. Sound okay? Yeah, okay. Give you another look at these, Andrew. These are the wild type bettas. They'll be much more beautiful once they're in the tank, but these guys look stunning. Stunning little fish. I'm going to put these in this tank for now until their full-time homes are going to be ready. These are the only ones that I have a nice tight-fitting lid on because these guys are known to be jumpers. That's the first pair. I'm going to come around this way. I'm going to pull my chair around here so I can sit down. And I have another pair. These are they're called Betta Enissae. E-N-S-A-E. E-N-I-S-A-E, I'm sorry. And let's see here. This up. Had a lot going on today. My wife, she had, this is the female. They're stressed out at the moment, but they will look a lot better once they're in the tank here. And also, they're going to be having a bit to eat down here. They're going to probably feed on some of my shrimp, but that's okay because I have plenty to share until I get them into their home. And this is the male, and he is a stunning fish with a spade tail. And hey there, Mark. I'm just showing the. Hey, Coral, welcome. I got like 19 different things happening here at the same time. I didn't expect all this to hit me at once. And but my wild type bettas have arrived at the same time. And I'm going to be putting a pair of these in with my backup Blue Dream tank for the time being because I was trying to get the glass, the plastic strip to keep a nice tight fitting lid on one of my tanks, and I actually cut my finger doing it. And so I still have to do that, but those damn lids are so hard to get on. But this pair is going to be going into this tank, and there are shrimp in here, and there's a lot of scuds, and it's not going to be a permanent situation because I have my other tanks that I'm cycling right now, and I got to get them. I got to get them going. So, but they will more than likely eat some of the smaller shrimp and scuds, but that's all right. I have a lot, and I'm not too worried about that for right now. But I don't know if you guys got a chance to see these or not, Coral. I don't know if you've ever seen it. This is the Beta NSA. This is the female. I'll get a better look at them when they're in the tank, hopefully. That's the female, and here is the male. I got these from a breeder in Ohio. And here's the male. He's a bit bigger, and he's got beauty. And then go back up to this tank. These are the strawberry bettas here, they're called. They're the Beta LB marginata. And this one here is the female. And this is the male here. He's already starting to color up. He's starting to get his nice red coloration. So keep my fingers crossed on this, guys. Okay. Go ahead and turn this camera around here. And go. All right, guys. Hi. Sorry about that. I've been buried today. Really, me and my wife have both been suffering with the novovirus, and I'm finally feeling halfway alive again. I was ill. I thought I was going to die for a while. Anyway, we're not here for that. Bring my chair around this way. We can look at the baby brine shrimp hatchery. It's looking orange in here. I'll turn the camera around as soon as I get my chair situated where I can sit down here and hold the camera steadier. And hold on one second, guys. I'm going to go ahead and turn this around again. And Andrew, I know you've had a lot of brine shrimp in your time. Let me know if you think that these are ready to harvest. Give me 1 second here. Back camera. Okay. And all right. I got this light here. I had to pull this off one of the tanks. They didn't have any other light at the time. Hey, Coral, let me ask you. I think there's a new plague going around, to be honest with you, because Mark here in the chat, he's ill too. I hope you don't mind me saying that, Mark. But me and my wife have been really sick. Terrible burps and sick stomach, throwing up, and it's just been terrible. Turn the bubbles off for 10 minutes. Okay, I'll start doing that right now then. I'm going to go over here. And you guys might get the opportunity to see me fall off this step ladder, so that might be a bonus for you. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, up we go. One hand, and turn these bubbles off. Okay, I think I got them off. I'm going to go around and check now. I did that without doing a 10-point landing. That's good. All right. So the bubbles are off. And let's get a look at here. Ooh, it looks like they're alive. Vitamix, they really mean Artemia. Yeah, it's Artemia blender, yep. And it does appear to be a lots of little it looks like they're moving around. What do you think, Andrew? see here. It's been about, let me see, about 26 hours. Hi, Muppet. Welcome. Magnifying glass. I got a magnifying glass. I'm just trying to see here. It looks like let them settle at the bottom. Okay, I'm going to put the light down here so they can be more enticed to come down here. Let's see if I can do this underneath. I don't have a proper light for these guys, but hopefully that'll draw them down. I'm seeing a lot of hell, I got a fly that landed inside there. Inside the I got the stab up there. Get a look here. Let's see if I can zoom in that. Hi, Tara. Welcome. I'm just checking out this brine shrimp and see if they're actually moving around. It's only been about 26 hours. I know it can take up to 48 hours. But Tara, I got my bettas have arrived, and I'm going to show. I just showed everybody a few minutes ago. I'll show them again because I'm going to release them into the tank during this live stream. They're not moving around very much. Hey, Patty, how you doing? Welcome. Red Laser. Well, I've had a day today. Me and my wife have both been ill with the novovirus, and I had to run a specimen into the doctors for my wife, and a bunch of stuff going on. Hi, Sketty. How you doing, Sarah? Nona? Wow, this is great having everybody here. Just trying to see, and they're not really moving that much. I'm wondering if they're not hatched yet. I don't think they've hatched yet. Hello, Patty. So good to have you here. I think I need to put the airbag on. What do you think? Or anybody for that matter, if you've hatched brine shrimp before, I think these are quite ready. Let's take a look here. See it. I don't see any ship. They're just not moving. Now these eggs have been in my refrigerator for a year, and my first time trying down here in the bottom. I don't see any movement. There are some. So what I will do, guys, I'm going to go back up on the step stool here, back up to the air system. I'm going to turn this back on for a little while. What we might have to do at this point is focus on the bettas for this live for a few minutes, because if they're not hatched yet, there's no sense in them. Let me see if I can do this, guys. 1 second. I got to balance my hand over here because I don't want to fall down. Turn the water on a little bit here and keep that going for a minute. Okay, let's go back down. Yeah, 2 times with no incident. That's good. A little bit. I'm gonna need a little more. Oh no, that's moving around. Actually, I need some more air than that. It's not enough power, I don't think. Go back up again. Sorry for all the movement of the camera, guys. I want to make sure that all the little cysts get a chance to get moved around a little bit. It's kind of hard to stretch and do that. Okay. But these new betas I had that I look at are really, really beautiful. Okay, I got that good now. Okay. Yeah, Coral. I agree with Sketchnona here. I think there's something going around because me and my wife both have been deathly ill. In fact, I was almost inviting it day before yesterday. I thought for sure I was the sickest I've ever been in my life, I think, for that day. I was sweating profusely, freezing, hot, all at the same time. There wasn't any like hot and cold. It was hot and cold at the same time, and I've never experienced that. With a massive headache, extreme nausea, projectile vomiting. I don't want to go into all the details, but you get the picture. It was not pretty sight. It's your cooking, Jeff. Yeah. No, my cooking actually, you'd be quite surprised. I'm actually quite a good cook. Oh, there's that damned fly that got in there. I got to get that out of there. So, what we're going to do then, guys, I think what I'm going to have to do is let this go for, like I said, it's been about 24 to 26 hours, and I know it can take longer. Yeah, we're doing all right, Tara. Yes, I'm feeling a whole lot better. I mean, I feel better than I have in a long time, actually. After getting through that. Now, Kathy had it first, and then it went to me, and then it went back to her again. And I'm hoping it doesn't make its way back around to me again, but I hope she can get over it soon because she's not quite as sturdy as I am. And Bwizzle, how you doing? Welcome. Oh, eating some mosquito larvae. Nice. I just got some new wild type betas. I got them. One pair is in my backup. One of my backup shrimp tank. I have a lot of shrimp, so I'm not worried too much. It's not a permanent home for these guys, but as I mentioned earlier, before a lot of you showed up, I mentioned to Andrew and Coral. These betas are really extreme jumpers. I'm gonna start walking over there now. They're really extreme jumpers, and so they have to have a tight-fitting lid. And I don't have those on all my tanks. I do have the plastic strips, but like I said, I kind of got myself a little bit. And anyway, these are the Beta Alba Marginata. That with me keep messing with them until they go. This is the female. Really, really. Now, this tank here, I got some black mollies. They are very peaceful and they don't even bother each other or anybody else. So I'll keep a close eye on it. But here's the man. And he is just, I'll tell you what, but he is gorgeous. I do have some baby black here with probably too big for me. And yeah. Then I'll take this down here again. Go back and grab my chair because this is on a lower level and I'll break my back trying to. Yeah. I hope they hatch. I might have to buy some eggs. But luckily I have enough live food here that will, the breeder who's in Ohio suggested that I give these guys some live food for the first day or two until get them comfortable. But I got plenty of live food. I got scuds and I got other stuff that I can do. I can also get some frozen food for them. Down here, the tank is a little on the murky side. I know it's good because I did a water change on it last night. And all the parameters are really good in it. Let's see here. This right here is the female. This is a Beta Enisae. Enisae. And this is the female. little bit larger. And then over here, whoops, is the male. And he looks absolutely stunning with a nice spade tail, and he's looking good. So these guys have been floating now for a while. So what I'm going to do is put this phone on a tripod, and I'm going to release these guys into these tanks, and we'll be able to watch that. It's really hard to try and do this live, you know what, guys? I mean, I really am very impressed with how some people can do it so well, because I'm finding it to be a bit on the difficult side, but especially since I can't find my tripod. Oh, there it is. Down here. Here's my cluttered fish room. I got all this equipment down here. Okay, let's head back over this way now. Okay, I'm going to take it off camera while I do this tripod because it's going to be jiggling around quite a bit. So hang tight and we'll get this going here. It'll be interesting to see how this works out. I'm going to do the strawberries first. Let me just take a look here real quick and see how that looks. Okay, that's not too bad. All right, so I need to get my bucket and stuff ready. Be right back. Yeah, live streaming is not easy, I tell you. It's for me, it isn't. I think something like this would take. Of course, I wasn't prepared to do all this today. I was just going to try and do the brine shrimp and feed it out. All right, so I had to get my scissors so I can snip the bags open. I have my bucket down here so I can put the water in. Okay, let's start with the male here. And let's see how it goes, okay? Shit. Oops, got a problem here, guys. You double bag this in a way that you can't get them out. Come on. Yeah, this is the ugly part of live streaming. What the hell? I don't know how this guy got these in here. Perform surgery on this bag just to get this guy out. What in the hell? Okay, got him out. Good God, that was difficult. Gotta be careful with her now, so that's gonna be similar, I think. Yeah, how he had that. Okay. All right, so now we got this one. Female. Hopefully this one goes a little bit smoother. A lot smoother, actually. And there she goes. Okay. Let's see how we got this. If you can see it okay. Yeah, the mollies there checking them out. You guys be nice now. They won't bother them much. They're just checking them out for a second. Wow, they're going to be beautiful once they get... you move this a little closer so you can see these two guys. Just checking out the situation. Now in here, they're going to find there's scuds in there and some other things. They can go ahead and start eating right away. And back there under the heater, I think is either the... I think that's the female back there. Gentle flow and keep the eggs in the water column. Okay. I'm just now trying to catch up with the chat a little bit, guys. Sorry about that. I've been a little bit under the gun here with these. There he is, coming up to the front of the glass. Wow, how beautiful. I love this little guy. I've been wanting wild-type bettas for quite a while now. Thank you so much, Sarah. That's very kind to you. I really appreciate that. It's very kind. Thank you so much, dear. Oh, hello, Debs. So good to see you, my friend. I know it's quite late. I'm so sorry. I expected to do a bit earlier, but I had some unexpected things happen with my wife and the situation with her health. And she's all right. I wouldn't be doing this if she was compromised in any way. So I got her situated, and my fish arrived, and I had like 19 different balls in the air juggling at the same time. Being sick sucks, but either you die or it passes. The chronic illness and things that get bad every time weather changes. All my patient goes out. Yes, absolutely. Good night, Debs. Oh, I do too. These little guys are just beautiful. Look at that little guy. He's already starting to color up. And the breeder is down in Ohio, Tara, and he has about 30 or 40 different species. He has over 100 tanks in his fish room. I know you're not on Facebook, but he runs the Wild Betta USA Facebook group, and he is just the nicest person. Well, not the nicest. You're probably the nicest. But he runs a close second. Let's put it that way. Between all you guys, you're all fantastic. But he's so nice and gave me a really great deal on these. And everybody came really nice here. Thank you so much, Andrew. I really appreciate that. Red laser. Trying to catch up here a little bit. Thank you very much. Yes, indeed. Okay, now we got to move on to the other species now, guys. I got to move the chair around this way. Now these guys here, there's probably going to be some action right away because they're big enough to start eating on some of these little shrimp down here. I'm just going to set it down for a second here, a minute, until I get the bucket and stuff situated, get myself situated. Cross in front of the camera. my scissors on the floor. Yeah, it's not too awfully easy to do all this, but I'm sure that in time we'll get it down, what makes it easier, and just gotta get this tripod settled. I know this is painful to watch and see all this jiggling around, and I apologize for that. Let's see here. I can get down here. Still too tall. Got to do the next layer too. Okay. I really appreciate you guys' patience. This is really very much appreciated. I think that ought to be good right about there. Set this down here. Yeah, I think that'll. Whoop, yeah, maybe. I had it. All right. I think that'll do it. Okay. All right. Now, we're going to start with the female. Ladies first on this one. And she is a beaut. Oops. Oh, no, not again. Are you kidding me? I have never seen a fish pack like this before. There she goes. Okay. Oh, good lordy. All right. Okay, one down, and there's another guy in there. Been floating a good, at least a half an hour or more. Look at this big guy. Make it out? Nope. Again. There he goes. Okay. Hooga. Golly. Now this tank has been clear for, or not clear, but it's cloudy for a while. I test the parameters on it. It's all really good. And got the temperature up to 77 in there for them. So, let's see if we can see him there. Here asks, is reverse osmosis, you have to buy it or get a system that makes it? Yeah, I was going to, except he told me that he has, in his captive bred bettas, he has them in his own tap water, which is a hard water. And he says that these guys are breeding and thriving in it. So I know that if you get the ones right from the wild, like from Borneo or Sumatra or other places in Indonesia, or Thailand or Vietnam or wherever, their water is really acidic. But he says that once he breaks in the wild bettas and he gets a spawn or two that they're fine in tap water. So we're going to find out. I'm going to take this off the tripod now. It's easier for me to hold it so we get a better vantage point. Oh, one of my catappa leaves are finally, or jackfruit leaves is getting ready to sink, it looks like. I threw a few of these in a couple days ago, and the shrimp really like these as well, and that should provide a little more. I put 3 of them in there, and once they sink down there, they'll help to provide some tannins. And I have a bunch of other botanicals that I can add to this. I don't want to put too much in all at the same time. But let's see here. I'm going to move around here and see if I can get a picture of these guys down here. They're back here together behind the sponge filter. And for you, those of you guys that have been following my channel, this was my leaf dwarf crayfish tank, and no idea where they went. They have all disappeared. I haven't never seen a dead one, but I think I have one small female left, but the other 4 are a minute. I looked, Ivy in there and looked around. Okay, let's go back up here now and then check out the strawberries and see how they might be doing. We can see them. They might be hiding. There's the epistos down there in their hut. They've had a lot. Oh, you know what? I got to keep these lids closed too, because they are jumpers, and he told me that that's one of the biggest things to watch out for, is to keep the lid on tight. And this gap back here is very tiny, so it's should be fine for these guys. See if we can see these guys. Well, howdy, Tommy. Hey, welcome. I just added these wild type bettas to this tank. They all kind of, oh, there he is down here. That's one of them. That's the Albi marginata. They're just young here. And seem to be so far. And the male, they're hanging cornwork down here. Well, thank you very much, Sarah. I like them too. I just can't wait. They're going to color up, and he's going to be really red once he gets comfortable. He's only been in the tank a few minutes. Hey, the brine shrimp, Mark. I'll take you back over there to show you. They were when I turned the air off. I got a damn fly floating around in there. I got to get it out there. I'm going to turn the camera off for just a minute. I'm going to get that out of there, and then I got to turn that air down, I think. Yeah, this is kind of awkward, guys, and I'm very sorry about it, but it's kind of hard to get all this going here. Get this thing out of there. Okay, so. Now, I'm going to toss that right here. Yeah, I know it. There. But this time of year, how's the seahorse? Oh, he's doing great. Can you tell me, Andrew or Lee, is that too much flow for these? Yes, they are much, Sarah. In fact, these you can groups of them together, and they're supposed to be, if they're well fed, they won't eat any of their fry. But the biggest problem is when you communally breed them, when they have one batch of fry and then they breed again, the larger fry will prey on them. So you just have to move different batches out as they come in. And audio and out for me. How does it sound for everybody else? Is it okay? Sometimes when I play this music in the background on StreamYard, it kind of messes it up. Oh, you started getting bad, Andrew? Oh, okay. Let me go into here. Let me do this. And let's find out if that's any better. Let's see now. Does that sound any better? I just turned the music off. Sometimes that messes it up. Okay. Yeah, I need to get a little bit of equipment. I was talking with Tommy online, chatting with him, and he said I should get a headset. Comedic timing. Oh, is Kathy on? I didn't see her. Hey, oh, honey, how you doing? Are you feeling better, sweetie? This poor girl's been ill, and I'm taking care of her the best I can. And I love you, sweetie. Let me know if you need me to come up. I can end this live stream anytime you need me to. Hey, George. Hello. Welcome. I'm just trying to hatch out my first live baby brine shrimp. Now, these eggs that I had in the refrigerator, they've been in there for a year. They might not work. It's only been about 27, 28 hours. It might... oh, you're feeling much better. Oh, that's good. Thank you so much, God. I appreciate that. All right. Kathy is spying on you. Oh, yes. She got her eye on me, and I'm glad. Give her a big hug. Yes, indeed. Headset. Yeah, I need to get one. I need to get something because I really want to start doing some interesting stuff. I know this has been kind of painful to watch. Honestly, I mean, it has to be, in my opinion. It's been kind of all over the place because there's been so much uncoordination with my situation today. But yes, thank you so much, and thank you so much, Sketty. Less than like $30. Yeah, I think I can get one of those. Thank you so much, Tara. Yeah, I'm going to take good care of her. I'm not going to let her get ill. Kathy needs a pork pie. I need a pork pie. I've never had one yet. We'll feel much better, yeah. But as I was asking, though, guys, do you think that's too much flow in the air there? Do I need to turn that down, Andrew? What's your opinion? Because I can turn the flow down if it needs to be down a bit lower. Or if Lee, if you're still out there, if you can let me know, somebody. Because this is a new adventure here, and I'm hoping that pie cooking stream when Maybe I'll have to make an American version of it here. I know how to cook. Turn down just a bit. Okay, Andrew, will do. Let's go ahead and do that. Up here's my air system. I'm going to climb up on this step stool. I'm going to be very careful. Okay. I'll steady myself. Grab a hold of the 2x4 there, and let's turn that down a bit. Okay, let's take a look at that and see how that looks. Yeah, so I'll show you real quick, guys. This is my air pump. It's a Danner AP60, and it has this PVC that runs all along the ceiling, all the way down, like in a big horseshoe. Comes all the way back and comes to this. And if you can hear this, I have to bleed quite a bit of air off because the pump is too powerful for the tanks I have. I need to get more tanks set up, but I'm not going to have enough to use all the power, so I'm always going to have to bleed some air out, which is better to have too much than not enough, I guess. And that's what this is for. Kind of just a little bit off subject. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Oh, thank you, Coral. Yeah, I like it. Now, here we go with this. I think that looks maybe a little better. There's still enough movement. I reduced that by about half on there. Yeah, you know what I can do is I could probably put a valve in here to do that. That's a good idea. Yeah, it's just a little step stool, basically. I just got to go up on one step. I'm 6'2". I just have to go up on this one step right here. But still, it doesn't take much to lose your balance once you're up here and doing that. That's a good idea, Terry. I think I will. I can always just snip these and put another valve in and do that. Well, the bleed off over here, I do all the bleeding with this one valve for the entire system. And then I can just adjust the other ones per tank. All these little valves up top here. See, I got a lot of them that aren't being used at the moment. I got a total of 51 drops, and I only got, I'll be about 30 tanks once I get the rest of them set up. So, but I'll have some extras in case I need to expand anymore. But I'm thinking that this is probably going to do me pretty good. I haven't turned all my lights on yet either. But I suppose I could probably do that and show you guys some of these guys. These guys are so bright, they almost don't need a light. These are my red zebra mbunas. These are some of the fish that I'm kind of, I'm going to keep some of these guys because Kathy loves these. These are some of her favorites. I'm going to keep a small group of these guys. And, of course, my convicts, I'll probably hold on to them. And then down here, I got my rosy reds, which I really like. And these guys right here were very, they're pretty shy when I first turned the light on. But they're all doing great. But they are kind of scared at first. But once they get out and get around, they're very boisterous, and they're really good eaters. I throw the flake food in there, and they're just on it really quick once they get over their scaredness. I was going to try and put one of the pairs in this tank because in here I just got 2 of the black mollies, but they seem to be doing all right in here. And where's the other one? Yeah. Let me go ahead and do this. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and relax for a minute because I'm kind of wore myself out. So one thing about being tall, when you walk through, you got these things, you kind of bump your head into it. And okay. Well, one of my bettas, the big one down here in the tank, he's not looking too happy at the moment. He's kind of, well, they just arrived in the tank and they had a heck of a time getting these guys out. I'll go ahead and switch this back around again so you guys can take a look at it. Settings, camera, and back camera. Okay. They were in the mail for 2 days, and then they came here and they had to play Evil Knievel to get out of those bags. Good God, those things were hard to get out. But there's that one there, and there's another one down here underneath the sponge filter. But as you can see here, there's a lot of scuds and a lot of little shrimp. This is only going to be a temporary holding until the other tanks are fully cycled and going and whatnot. And then I'm going to move them into their own tanks and get them all fed up and get them ready to breed and go from there, because I think they're just beautiful once they get comfortable. Keep an eye on this guy down here. He's not looking great at the moment. Well, LJ's here. Hi, LJ. Welcome. I'm hard for me to keep up with the chat. Yeah, I got a lot of the holes drilled in there. I got more than I probably will ever need, LJ. But it's always good to have. It's always good to have a little more than what you actually need. I guess you can always just turn the valves off, and when you need them, just turn them back on. Andrew, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I know it's been kind of a circus here with me, but it's been a little difficult, actually, trying to get everything coordinated. And tell you, it's no joke. Live streams are tough, depending on what you're doing. I mean, if I just sat here and had a discussion about fish, it would be a lot different than actually doing something live. But I do have plans for some other live streams, doing some projects. I got my Wallstead tank coming up, and what I'll do with that is I'm just going to put the camera on. I'm not going to worry about, I won't be able to keep up with the chat or anything, but I will build my Wallstead tank live from at least to the point where I have the soil and the sand cap and get it filled full of water. I won't have it fully planted until I acquire all the plants, of course. It's going to take me a while to get them all and get them situated. But anyhow, I've been going at this now, guys, for nearly an hour. And I think I'm going to go ahead and check on my wife upstairs. I'll turn this camera back around here for just a moment so I can see you guys better. Okay, front camera. There we go. Okay. Have a good night, Andrew. Those are really cheerful looking fish. Oh, they're not cheerful looking fish. They look terrible. I'm sorry about that. I'm hoping they will perk up. They've been through quite an ordeal here the last, just getting them in the tank. That's very kind. I really appreciate that. I know it's been kind of a painful stream to watch. Can't really apologize for it, though, too much because I put it on myself. So, you know, dry start with a dirted. I meant to do a dry start with a dirted tank. Got sidetracked and added too much water. Yeah, I got my soil. I got the what is it? The Miracle Grow Organic Choice potting soil. That's what a lot of people have decided to do, and I'm going to be doing that about 1.5 inches thick. I want to have like a 4-inch thick substrate for this, and see how it goes, because they say that the nutrients in there will last for a couple of years at least before you start have to add root tabs and whatnot. And the cheerful. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. Okay. Yes, that's right. Those are very cheerful and very nice. I got some other ones here I could show you. Let me do that real quick before we end this. Okay, I want to show Sketty Nona one of my favorite fish here in the fish room, and I call this fish Casanova because he's my star breeder in this African cichlid tank here, and I think he's just beautiful. Let's go around here, and I'm going to go ahead and give you a look of this guy in a second as soon as I get this switched. This takes me a minute to do this. I know how to do it. It just takes a while. Okay, there's that. And here we go. Now, this is Casanova here. You check him out. And this is a subdominant male. They get along really well. They don't... this guy will chase some people once in a while, some of the fish once in a while when he's in the mood to breed. But as you can see, there's hardly any damaged fins or anything, really. Every once in a while, you might see a little bit of a split fin, but this convict does really well in this tank. He's been in there since the very beginning. He was the first fish. I used him to cycle this tank originally. But this is Casanova, and I tell you, he is just beautiful. Look at those eyes. I love those silver eyes with a really dark black pupil. Not painful? Oh, I appreciate that. I appreciate it very much. Here's a bunch more of those Africans, and there's his son right there. That's Casanova's son. That's a spitting image of him, and he's going to be another one that I'm going to be keeping just because he's just a gorgeous little fish and not overly aggressive, really. He just swims around and just looks beautiful, you know. Jeff, getting Matt. OnlyFans and get your fish link. You know, I tried to go on there and do that, but it wouldn't let me. But I have to. You're right. I have to get a hold of Matt because I need to get some things dialed in a bit better. You're right. Now that's where I'm really weak when it comes to YouTube. I don't know a lot about that stuff, but I'm sure that with you guys' help, I'll be able to get everything situated a little bit better. Oh, thank you so much. Yes. His son is adorable. There he is. You gorgeous little guy, you. Look at him. Yeah. What a sweetheart. Love these guys. Love my fish. And I love all you guys, too, out there. It's so nice to have you, my friends, in my life and joining me. I really appreciate you all so much. And before I go, I just want to say thank you. And I'm just going to go ahead and check on these little guys again and see if we can get another look of them. There's one right there. I got to make sure that that little spot back here is not too big for them to jump out of. I might want to set a piece of plastic there or something. But they shouldn't be able to make it out of there. But I really appreciate you all so much. And I will go ahead and end this broadcast right now. And I want to thank you all again. And on my next live stream, I'm going to do something that's a little more structured, and it's going to be a little more normal. This is anything but normal today for me. It's kind of it's been a little bit. Mine one literally jump on. Wow. Okay, I got to be careful of that. Thank you, Debs. Lots of love to you, dear, and I hope you're well. You take care, and we will see you guys all soon. And thank you so much, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and call it and have a wonderful rest of your week. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend coming up. And I'll see you guys all real soon. And take care now. Bye-bye.